बच्चों, can you hear me? Chalo beta, we'll start with the class. Today we are going to read chapter. हमने पिछली क्लास में we had started this chapter, Voyaging Towards Excellence. हम ये चैप्टर थोड़ा सा पढ़ चुके थे. We'll revise what we had read and then we'll go on to, if you remember, this was the chapter Voyaging Towards Excellence. तो एक बार let's revise what we have read. ये अच्युत गोडबोले की स्टोरी है. A simple story of dreaming big, working hard and never say die. Never say die means never giving up. To be always motivated. Okay? Now, when he says voyage, voyaging means travel. तो यहाँ पे travel क्या है? Travel towards excellence. Travel towards being a better person. Travel towards growth. Right? Okay, that is travel. Anatomy of a voyage. तो शुरू में बताते हैं he is a small town boy, बहुत छोटे शहर से आए हैं, but he has an insatiable curiosity. He wants to learn new things, do new things. He always wants to grow, learn, find out things. And he has a passion for excellence. वो जो भी करते हैं अच्छे से करते हैं. He gives his best to whatever he decides to do, right? And that makes him, what does that make him? That makes him मेहनत करके वो एक दिन आईटी में एक बहुत बड़े पोजीशन पे जाते हैं और खूब सारी बुक्स लिखते हैं. वो इंसान जिसको इंग्लिश नहीं आती, जो छोटे शहर से है, फ्रॉम हियर ही ग्रोज टू दिस पोजीशन. ये वॉयज है, ये मूवमेंट है, ये ग्रोथ है, ये जर्नी है. The journey that this chapter talks about. This is the journey. Okay? Let's learn more about this boy. ये कहानी नहीं है, ये इनकी रियल स्टोरी है, इनकी लाइफ स्टोरी है. When he was a child, his material reality was he had no fan in his house, he had no fridge. He had a very small house. बहुत छोटू सा उनका घर था जिसमें वो रहते थे. कोई गीजर नहीं था, कोई गैस नहीं था, और जब तक वो कॉलेज नहीं गए थे उनके घर में डाइनिंग टेबल भी नहीं थी. बहुत ही छोटा सा उनका घर था. राइट? He lived in a very small, very basic house. Basic amenities were entirely absent, let alone luxuries. तो उनके घर में बेसिक चीजें भी नहीं थी. लग्जरीज तो बहुत दूर की बात है. I want you to listen to this translation.
कार किंवा एअर कंडिशनर सारख्या चैनीच्या गोष्टी तर दूरच, पण मूलभूत सुविधांचाही पूर्णपणे अभाव होता.
ठीक है? तो इस तरह की उनकी लाइफ थी. राइट? Poor in money, infinitely rich in culture. So like he said, he did not have money. He was from a very poor house. उनका छोटा सा घर था. वो financially बहुत, he wasn't well off. Right? You could call him poor. लेकिन Infinitely rich in culture. उनके घर में पोइट्री लिटरेचर का माहौल था. Famous, not just famous, people of repute. They used to visit his house, come over. There used to be late night sessions with Pandit Gandhar, Pandit Bhim Singh Joshi, Pandit Jasraj. तो म्यूजिक की, किताबों की, राइटिंग्स की, सारी जिंदगी उनके घर में हमेशा उस तरह का माहौल रहता था. जब वो बड़े हो रहे थे तो उन्होंने ये सब अपने बचपन में बहुत देखा. Right? He says, I didn't understand the grammar of music or the depth of literature, but I was immensely impressed. It sparked a lifelong love. As a child, उन्होंने इतना संगीत और बुक्स के बारे में पढ़ा, सुना, देखा कि उनको लिटरेचर से उनको बहुत लगाव हो गया, म्यूजिक एंड लिटरेचर से. ठीक है. उनकी जिंदगी का सबसे पहला हर्डल, द वर्नाक्युलर ट्रैप. वो सिर्फ मराठी में पढ़े थे अब तक, उनको इंग्लिश नहीं आती थी. उनका स्कूल मराठी में था, उनको मराठी बोलते थे, मराठी में पढ़ते थे, तो ही डिड नॉट नो इंग्लिश. तो फिर अगर इंग्लिश में उनको बोलना सुनना होता था तो क्या करते थे? ही वुड थिंक इन मराठी, मराठी में सोचते थे, देन ही वुड ट्रांसलेट टू इंग्लिश इन हिज हेड एंड देन ही वुड स्पीक इन इंग्लिश. और जब when we translate and speak, our grammar goes for a toss. हमारी ग्रामर पूरी गड़बड़ा जाती है. So, and that is why English felt like a insurmountable barrier. जब वो अपने से बाहर गए और उन्हें इंग्लिश में पढ़ना पड़ा तो उनके लिए ये बहुत बड़ी समस्या था. It was very difficult for him to overcome this barrier of English language.
झाल्यामुळे इंग्रजी बोलणे हे एका अतिक्रमणी अडथळ्यासारखे वाटत होते.
ठीक है. तो this was his first hurdle, first challenge. और फिर क्या हुआ? When he wasn't able to speak properly, his confidence became low. He started feeling inferior, right? He started lacking confidence. फिर नेक्स्ट क्या हुआ? उन्होंने कसम खाई कि मैं अपने आप को कमजोर नहीं समझूंगा. आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू ब्रेक. और फिर उन्होंने क्या किया? उन्होंने एक प्लान बनाया कि मैं ट्रांसलेशन नहीं करूंगा. आई एम गोइंग टू रीड अ लॉट इन इंग्लिश, आई एम गोइंग टू लर्न हाउ टू स्पीक इंग्लिश एंड आई विल कमांड दिस लैंग्वेज. और उन्होंने वही किया. उन्होंने डिसाइड किया कि मैं इंग्लिश की बुक्स पढ़ूंगा, इंग्लिश में बोलूंगा एंड आई एम गोइंग टू हैव मास्टरी इन दिस लैंग्वेज. Apply the childhood desire to achieve excellence in whatever is attempted. उन्होंने कहा मैंने whenever I have planned something, whenever I have dreamt of something, I am able to achieve it. 100% नहीं करूंगा, 80% कर लूंगा, 70% कर लूंगा, लेकिन मैं हारूंगा नहीं. I will not give up. I will not break and I will not accept defeat. Right? And then what happened? तब तक उनको लगता था कि आई एम इंटेलिजेंट, राइट? बट जब he started meeting people who were scholars and geniuses and extremely important, वो उनसे घबराए नहीं. He decided to be better. He decided to learn from them instead of feeling inferior. Right? जब हम बहुत होशियार लोगों के बीच में होते हैं, when we are among very smart people, we feel, oh my god, मैं तो कुछ हुई नहीं, ये तो इतने smart है. Or you can think, they're amazing people, they're very smart, I should learn from them.
केवळ त्याला दडपणाखालीच आणले नाही, तर बौद्धिक क्षमतेविषयीची त्याची समजही आमूलाग्र बदलली आणि त्यातून दीर्घकाळ टिकणाऱ्या मैत्रीचे बंधही निर्माण झाले.
ठीक है? तो he decided that he is not going to feel intimidated, बल्कि वो उनसे प्रेरणा लेंगे. He is going to be inspired by them. हम यहाँ पे पढ़ रहे थे when he stepped onto the global stage. तो वो बच्चा जो एक विलेज में पढ़ता था, एक गरीब घर का, छोटे से घर से आया हुआ बच्चा, आज पूरी दुनिया में छा गया. वो MIT में वो हेड ऑफिस को लीड करने लगे. वो हार्वर्ड स्क्वायर में वॉक्स के लिए जाते थे और MIT में लंचेस करते थे. और फिर जब नारायण मूर्ति ने रिजाइन किया तो उन्होंने जो पत्नी सॉफ्टवेयर डिवीजन था उसको लीड किया. राइट? ये हम अभी पढ़ रहे थे, नेटवर्किंग विद द टाइटन्स. दुनिया में जितने भी बड़े बड़े लोग हैं, इंटेलिजेंट, पावरफुल, मशहूर, स्मार्ट, उन सब के साथ उन्होंने काम किया. ये कुछ थिंकर्स के नाम है जिनके साथ काम किया, कुछ टेक्नोलॉजी एक्सपर्ट्स हैं जिनके साथ काम किया, एजुकेशन से रिलेटेड लोग हैं जिनके साथ काम किया. और इन सब से उन्होंने कहा कि मेरी दुनिया और बड़ी हो गई, खुल गई, मेरा दिमाग खुल गया. I became a global citizen. So meeting these people,
या चर्चांनी माझी क्षितिजे रुंदावली. माझा दृष्टिकोन जागतिक झाला.
ठीक है, तो कहते हैं मैंने उनसे बहुत कुछ सीखा. Okay, we will come to this. Let's go back to our chapter. ठीक है, हम 96 पेज पे हम पढ़ रहे थे जब उन्होंने कहा, बताया कि वो when Mr. Narayan Murthy left Patni, he headed the Patni software division, right? फिर उसके बाद उनका head office was in Cambridge. He used to go for lunches to MIT and go for walks to Harvard Square. So he would walk to Harvard University and he would have lunch in MIT. So उनका circle और बड़ा होता गया. And then he traveled to US, Europe, Japan and Australia, and he met a lot of great thinkers and management gurus as these people. Right? ये हमने डिस्कस किया था कि इन सब से मिलके he says my mind view became global. हम जिसको कहते हैं ना कुएं का मेंढक, आप वहीं रहते हैं, उन्हीं लोगों से मिलते हैं, वही देखते हैं, वही सुनते हैं. ग्लोबल उसका ऑपोजिट है, उसका उल्टा है. जब आप कुएं से बाहर निकल गए, आपने दुनिया देखी, तो आपने बहुत कुछ आपको सीखने को, देखने को मिलता है. ऐसा इनके साथ हुआ. राइट? He was meeting people from different countries, from different fields, and they were all experts in their own field. Right? और कोई होता तो इसका दिमाग खराब हो जाता कि मैं तो इतना घूमा हूं, मैं तो इतने लोगों को जानता हूं, मैंने तो ऐसे ऐसी जगह काम किया है. बट इनके साथ उल्टा हुआ. He says it taught me humility and made me realize that I had to achieve a lot in life. कहते हैं मुझे ये सब देख के लगता था कि there is so much to learn, there is so much to achieve. All that I have done is so little, is so minuscule, so small, so insignificant. So he says, इन सब लोगों के साथ मिलके I learned humility, सादगी, simplicity, right? And he says, and I learned that it is important to work hard in life. कि बिना मेहनत के जिंदगी में कुछ भी नहीं है, राइट?
कठोर परिश्रमांचा धडा, तसेच उत्कृष्टतेसाठीची जिद्द माझ्या आयुष्यात अत्यंत महत्त्वाची भूमिका बजावणार होते.
ठीक है, तो उन्होंने नम्रता सीखी, he learned humility, उन्होंने सीखा कि मुझे बहुत कुछ जिंदगी में I have to achieve in life, and then he learned that hard work and passion for excellence was very important. जो भी आप काम कर रहे हैं, कोई काम छोटा बड़ा नहीं है, you have to do it to the best of your ability. You have to do it with a passion for excellence. कि मैं जो भी करूंगा या जो भी करूंगी अच्छे से करूंगी. I am going to give my best, right? Passion for excellence. मेहनत and
उत्कृष्टतेची ओढ.
ठीक है, वो उनके लिए दोनों बहुत बड़ी चीजें थी. Okay. Coming back to my groups in IIT, my friends were not only more intelligent than me, but they were very well read. They had interest in all subjects like science, technology, sociology, psychology, economics, philosophy, anthropology, archaeology, political science, etc. Our group was interested in all of these branches apart from the fine arts such as music, literature, painting. तो ये जो ग्रुप था, इट हैड वेरी वेरीड इंटरेस्ट. हर चीज के बारे में समझने की, देखने की, जानने की कोशिश करते थे. So they did not stick to just their subject. They wanted to learn about everything around them. In short, our group was interested in almost anything under the sun which concerned human life and existence. कहते हमने जिंदगी को सब्जेक्ट्स में नहीं बांटा था. Anything under the sun, कुछ भी जो ह्यूमन लाइफ से कनेक्टेड है, we wanted to learn about it. अदरवाइज हम क्या कहते हैं, मुझे साइंस में इंटरेस्ट नहीं है, मुझे मैथ्स में इंटरेस्ट नहीं है, मुझे ये नहीं जानना, मुझे किसी भी चीज के बारे में, एनीथिंग अंडर द सन which was about human life, they would want to learn about it. I was immediately attracted to the group and developed immense and deep interest in all these branches of knowledge. None of these subjects were a part of our curriculum at IIT, but again, I never studied for scoring marks in an examination. कहते हैं मैंने कभी भी मार्क्स के लिए पढ़ाई नहीं की, मैंने नॉलेज के लिए पढ़ाई की. I studied for knowledge and not for marks. Here was a sea of knowledge in front of me, which I thought was necessary to pass the examination of life, which was far more important than passing IIT examination. तो कहते हैं एग्जामिनेशन ऑफ लाइफ पास करने के लिए, पास करना मेरे लिए किसी एग्जाम से ज्यादा जरूरी था. सो ही वाज स्टडीइंग, लर्निंग, रीडिंग more than his subject curriculum. So जो उनका कोर्स था IIT का, उसके अलावा भी वो बहुत कुछ पढ़ रहे थे, सीख रहे थे, देख रहे थे. It is very difficult to become a master or an expert in all these subjects, but it was very important for me to at least understand the basic principle of most of these subjects. उन्होंने कहा सब सब्जेक्ट्स का I can't be an expert, लेकिन थोड़ा बहुत तो मुझे हर सब्जेक्ट के बारे में पता होना चाहिए. I should understand the basic principles. Any of us could easily top the GRE examination and migrate to the US. He says US जाना बहुत आसान है, कोई भी examination टॉप करके वहां जा सकता है. It's not a big deal. However, that thought never even touched our minds. To understand the world and how it works and serving India and her people was far more important to us. कहते हैं कि सिर्फ मैं ही नहीं, मेरे जो साथी थे, दोस्त थे, for all of them it was important to understand the world and serve your country. Therefore I plunged plunge माने डुबकी मारना. I plunged into all these branches of knowledge. मतलब मैंने खूब पढ़ा, खूब जाना, खूब अपने आप को I gathered knowledge about all these subjects. It was a period of renaissance for me. Renaissance is rebirth. कहते मेरे लिए ये पुनर्जन्म की तरह था, because I was learning so many things. We used to discuss about relativity, Big Bang, aesthetics, literature, philosophy, economics, and many other subjects every day until late into the nights. कहते पूरी रात बैठकर हम we would talk about different topics. My cupboard was full of books on a variety of topics. मेरे पास बहुत सारी किताबें थी अलग-अलग टॉपिक्स पे. It was only because of the human curiosity that we have been able to make such a great progress in science and technology and social sciences. कहते हैं because we have curiosity, because we want to know more, उसी curiosity की वजह से हमारा progress होता है. When you ask questions, you try and find the answers. When you try and find answers, there is progress in science. अगर आप सवाल नहीं पूछेंगे तो आपको जवाब नहीं मिलेगा, जवाब ढूंढने की कोशिश नहीं करेंगे तो आपको जवाब नहीं मिलेगा. So curiosity leads to progress. I have a number of limitations, but one thing I'm proud of is the curiosity, humility, and humanity that is concern for my fellow human beings. He says, मुझ में बहुत कमियां हैं. I'm not perfect, but I'm proud of the curiosity that I have. I want to learn more and more. Humility, I'm a very humble person. And humanity. Humanity is when you're concerned for other fellow beings. बाकी लोगों की के बारे में भी आपको चिंता है. तो वो अपने बारे में what does he say? He says, I have a number of limitations, but one thing I'm proud of is the curiosity, humility, and humanity. Humanity को समझाते हैं, that means concern for our fellow human beings.
माझ्या अनेक मर्यादा आहेत, पण मला ज्या गोष्टींचा अभिमान वाटतो त्या म्हणजे कुतूहल, नम्रता आणि माणुसकी, म्हणजेच आपल्या मानवी बांधवांबद्दलची कळकळ.
ठीक है? Okay. I learned these values during my IIT days. I also became a firm believer in rationalism and equality of all castes, creeds, races, genders, and religions. I started treating nature as God and humanity as religion. तो उन्होंने कहा कि as a part of because of this experience and thinking that I have, everyone is equal in my eyes. किसी भी कास्ट, क्रीड, रेस, जेंडर, रिलीजन का हो, मेरी नजर में सब बराबर है. And nature I treat as God and humanity is my religion. इंसानियत मेरा धर्म है. Right? इसका एक बार ट्रांसलेशन देख लेते हैं. This is important.
मी तर्कवाद आणि सर्व जाती, पंथ, वंश, लिंग व धर्मांमधील समानतेचा पक्का पुरस्कर्ता बनलो. मी निसर्गाला
ठीक है. वो कहते हैं I passed from IIT, joined a non-violent movement for tribals with Sarvodaya, participated in a peaceful satyagraha, went to jail for 10 days, came back to Mumbai, was jobless for a while, worked for 125 rupees a month to supervise workers at night shift in a mechanical shop, changed 13 houses in Mumbai, and finally settled on IT as my career. तो शुरू में he did not know what he wanted to do. तो उन्होंने खूब नौकरियां ढूंढी, उनको नौकरी नहीं मिली. Then he got this job as a supervisor. उन्होंने 13 बार, 13 times he changed houses, and finally he decided that I will have, क्योंकि उनको इतनी चीजों के बारे में इतना कुछ पता था, तो he wasn't sure what he wanted to do, and he finally decided कि मैं IT में जाऊंगा, information technology में. I spent 32 years in IT, out of which I was a chief executive of a software head for 23 years of international companies, 6 offices in the US, 3 in Europe, 1 in Japan and 1 in Australia. तो बताया कि जब वो IT उन्होंने अपना करियर चूज किया, तो वो पूरी दुनिया में बहुत अच्छी पोजीशंस पे ही वर्कड. And he had offices in the US, his company had offices in the US, Europe, Japan and Australia. I had to travel all over the globe around 150 times for business. 365 दिन से 150 बार वो travel करते थे. During this time, I had also written 4 books with 500 to 700 pages each on information technology, published by Tata McGraw-Hill, and then translated into Chinese for global distribution. कहते मैंने इसी दौरान he also wrote 4 books which were also translated into Chinese. I learned a lot of things when I was running these large companies. आप देखोगे he's worked at such a high position, but इस बात का उनको बिल्कुल भी घमंड नहीं है. He's full of humility. In fact, he's sharing कि उससे मैंने क्या सीखा. The first was the importance of teamwork. In today's world, nothing is possible without teamwork. You cannot be successful if you're a loner and an egoistic person. तो उन्होंने क्या सीखा? वो कहते हैं सबसे पहला, you have to learn to work together in a team. अगर आप अकेले रहेंगे, if you don't work with other people, you cannot be successful. Secondly, you need to lead from the front by setting a good example in front of your staff. So he says, when you're a leader, आपको सिर्फ लीडर वाली बातें नहीं करनी है, you have to lead by example. आपको खुद वो सब करना है जो आप अपने टीम से एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं. Third, you need to treat your subordinates and colleagues as friends. अगर आप बॉस हैं जो आपके नीचे काम कर रहे हैं, उनको आप अपने से नीचे की तरह ट्रीट नहीं कर सकते. उनको you have to treat them as equals and your friends. अगर आप उन पे अपना दबाएंगे, अपना जोर, if you exert your superiority कि मैं तुमसे superior हूँ, तुम मुझसे नीचे हो, तो आप टीम से कभी भी काम नहीं ले सकते. In my career, I made a few mistakes, but learned a lot about motivation, being a good listener, target setting, and the art of delegation. It forms an important part of today's management. Delegation is one person can't do everything. So you give people responsibilities. कि आप प्लानिंग में अच्छे हैं, आप इसको प्लान कीजिए, आप ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में अच्छे हैं, you organize this, you're good at assembling resources, you take care of the resource department. तो जिसका जो strength है, आप उनको जिम्मेदारी दीजिए. You delegate responsibilities. The art of delegation is very important. Then he says target setting is very important. Your team should know what do we want to achieve. आप सब मेहनत कर रहे हैं, but you don't know what you're working for, right? So if there is no target or there is no clarity of target, तो आपको पता ही नहीं आप क्यों मेहनत कर रहे हैं. So the target has to be clear. So as a student, आपका target है कि मुझे 80% marks लाने हैं, अगली बार मुझे 85% लाने हैं, अगली बार मुझे 90 लाना है. तो अगर आप target set नहीं करेंगे, you will not know what you're working for, right? Then he says it's important to be a good listener. हमें बोलना बहुत अच्छा लगता है, बट व्हेन द अदर पर्सन इज स्पीकिंग हम नहीं सुनते, राइट, विच इज नॉट राइट. इट्स इंपॉर्टेंट टू लिसन टू ईच अदर. आपके सामने कोई आपको कुछ बता रहा है, बोल रहा है, तो आप सुनिए. जब वो अपनी बात पूरा कर ले तब आप अपनी बात बोलिए. हम क्या करते हैं, हम बीच में उसको टोकना शुरू होते हैं, सुनो सुनो मुझे भी बताना है, मुझे भी. So it's important that we are good listeners. So he says being a good listener is important, target setting is important, and delegation, responsibility bantna is important, right? After working for so many software companies for so many years, I wanted to return to my first love, that is read and write on various subjects concerning human life and existence. Therefore, I gave up 2 offers around 3 crore rupees per annum to become a writer. This is how my second innings as a writer in Marathi began. Because he was Marathi, the language that was close to his heart is Marathi. And so, उन्होंने फिर जॉब छोड़ के he started writing in Marathi. He became a writer. After this, I've written about 34 books in Marathi. Most of them have become bestsellers with tens of thousands of copies sold for each. तो उन्होंने 34 books Marathi में लिखी हैं. However, it's not the sales or the money that is important to me as much as the fact that these books have brought about very good changes in the lives of thousands of readers. Since बहुत सारी books बिकी है, that is good, but I am happy about the fact that my book is changing lives, right? लोगों पे एक पॉजिटिव इम्पैक्ट मेरी बुक्स का हो रहा है. दैट इज व्हाट आई एम हैप्पी अबाउट. आफ्टर रीडिंग माय ऑटोबायोग्राफी मुसाफिर and a book on psychology, Mannat, hundreds have come out of depression and more than a dozen have given up thoughts of committing suicide and decided to start afresh. तो ये 2 बुक्स स्पेशली उनकी काफी पॉपुलर हुई हैं. There are hundreds who tell me that they understood the theory of relativity or Big Bang after reading my book on science. My book, Boardroom on Management, has created at least 20 successful entrepreneurs. तो उन्होंने मैनेजमेंट पे भी बुक लिखी है, उन्होंने साइंस पे भी बुक लिखी है, उन्होंने जो मुश्किल मुश्किल कॉन्सेप्ट्स हैं उनको बहुत अच्छे से उन्होंने अपनी बुक्स में समझाया है. Then there are hundreds who tell me they can now understand Economic Times or NDV Profit after my reading my book on economics. तो उन्होंने economics पे भी बुक लिखी है. Many have turned to mathematics after reading my book on mathematics, गणिती. उन्होंने math पे भी बुक लिखी है. The same is true of my book on Indian music, English literature, painting, Western films, and Western music. तो आप देखो कितनी वैरायटी है उनकी राइटिंग में, because he is well read in all these fields. It is these reactions of thousands of readers and the feeling that I'm touching the hearts of thousands, if not lakhs, of my readers that keeps me going. Why am I telling you this story? When I look back, there are a number of lessons and values that I cherish and keep learning even today. तो अभी भी उनको ये नहीं लगता है कि I have arrived, I am perfect, I know everything. वो कहते हैं I am learning even today. तो सबसे बड़े लेसन्स वो क्या कहते हैं, उनके क्या है? Thirst for knowledge. You want to learn more and more and more. Curiosity, questions, humility. When you learn, when you accomplish things, it should not go to your head कि मैंने तो ये सब कर लिया. आपको humble होना चाहिए कि और कितना कुछ है जिंदगी में सीखने के लिए, right? So humility is important. Humanity, treating other people with respect. Rationality, to be practical, logical, rational. Equality, everyone is equal, right? An IITian is not very different from a person who's 5th pass or 8th pass. It's just that IITian is very well educated, right? But an 8 pass can also be curious, can be full of humility, can be could have thirst for knowledge, and they could both grow, right? Teamwork. It's important to work together as a team. अकेले आप you cannot achieve much. Quest for excellence. जो भी करो अच्छे से करो. Never say die. That means never give up. And thinking big. बड़े सपने देखो. Right? Excellent. So this is such an inspiring chapter. So he says, how did I become successful? When he met the greatest minds, he did not feel inferior. He felt inspired. कि मुझे इनके जैसे बनना है. It taught me humility, which was an important part and vital, which was going to play an important and vital role in my life. So after learning so much, achieving so much, he did not become proud. He became full of humility. तो उनमें humility है, वो hard work करने के लिए तैयार है, and whatever he does it to the best of his ability. Passion for excellence. जो भी करते हैं इतने अच्छे से करते हैं that he gives his best, right? So this is what he has done. 23 years he has worked as a CEO. He has more than 150 international trips, and then he's written 4 books which were published and translated, right? तो उनकी शुरुआत कहाँ से हुई? A small 300 square foot house which did not have a fan or a dining table or fridge or AC, and he did not know English, he only knew Marathi, and he felt inferior. ये सब मुझसे अच्छे हैं. And today, because of his hard work and his passion for excellence, उन्होंने पूरी दुनिया में ट्रैवल किया, उन्होंने बुक्स लिखे, वो लीडर बने, उन्होंने he led IT companies, and he made friends with the most brainy people all over the world. वो कहते हैं कि आप एग्जाम्स के लिए पढ़ते हैं, but you also learn so that you can live a good life. And he says your curiosity should not be just in the classroom. Classroom के बाहर भी आपको उतना ही hunger for knowledge होना चाहिए. So he says always think big, never say die, कभी हार नहीं मानो. And these are the qualities that he talks about जिसकी वजह से वो जो थे वो बने. आप उनके जैसे बन सकते हैं. तो he is not boasting about his accomplishment. He is not saying मैंने ये किया, मैंने बुक्स लिखी, मैंने इतने कंपनीज में घूमा, इतने मैंने ट्रैवल किया. He is in fact full of humility. सिंपल सादा इंसान है और वो आज भी सीखने का he has a hunger for learning even today. That's why it says the voyage continues. उनकी जर्नी आज भी कंटिन्यू कर रही है. So we need to be like him, right? We need to work on growth. Okay, let's address the questions here. Upbringing plays an important part in shaping one's life. जिस तरह का माहौल आपको when you're growing up मिलता है, उसका कितना important role है. Some people can talk in favor of it, some can talk against it. आप ग्रुप में कर सकते हैं, आप दोनों भी कर सकते हैं. कि कुछ लोगों को घर पे माहौल मिलता है, उससे उनको it helps them, gives them confidence and exposure. But there are people जिनको घर पे नहीं मिलता है, तो वो और ज्यादा मेहनत करते हैं to be successful in life, right? So you can write both these options. Favor में भी लिख सकते हो, कि अपब्रिंगिंग का इम्पोर्टेंट रोल है. अगेंस्ट भी लिख सकते हो that upbringing has a role but it's not a very big role, and you can, in spite of your upbringing, you can be successful in life, right? Now go through the text again and describe the second innings of the writer in your own words. तो जो उनके second innings है जब उन्होंने job छोड़ी और he started writing books, you can write about that part here, right? जो वो कहते हैं कि मुझे जॉब मिल रही थी 3 करोड़ की, बट मैंने यहाँ से उनकी सेकेंड इनिंग शुरू हुई जब उन्होंने he resigned from his IT job and he says I started writing as a writer in Marathi about different subjects. So this is his second innings and you can write about these books that he wrote about various subjects. ठीक है, वो आप लिख सकते हैं यहाँ से देख के. Read the text again and make a list of great Indian and foreign personalities who had a great impact on Achyut Godpole during his childhood. तो ये आप यहाँ से देख सकते हैं. हमने यहाँ पे ये ठीक है, ये पोइट्री और लिटरेचर के नेम्स हैं, ये म्यूजिक के नेम्स हैं. आप यहाँ से you can write your responses here in this table, right? Find different techniques used by the writer to learn science and mathematics. So how did the writer learn science and mathematics? So he would appreciate the beauty of these subjects, and then what would he do? He would understand the concepts instead of memorizing them. वो समझ के करते थे रटने के बजाय, right? He will solve problems regularly and he would read extra books and also discuss. वो कहते हैं ना रात को 1-1 बजे तक बैठ के they would discuss about various topics, right? So discussion, practice, problem solving, उस तरीके से he learned science and math. The writer faced numerous problems while communicating in English. English में उनको problem क्यों थी? Because one, उनकी सारी education was in Marathi, right? Then his vocabulary was poor. उनको बहुत ज़्यादा English में शब्द नहीं आते थे. And then he lacked confidence and fluency in spoken English. अगर आपको वर्ड्स नहीं आएंगे, आपको ग्रामर नहीं पता होगी, तो यू विल नॉट फील कॉन्फिडेंट एंड यू विल नॉट बी एबल टू स्पीक फ्लुएंटली. वोकैबुलरी बहुत जरूरी है. Whenever you're learning a new language, vocabulary is very important. इसीलिए when I give you a resource after each class, I give you the vocabulary of the chapter. जिस चैप्टर की जो भी वोकैबुलरी होती है वो मैं आपके साथ शेयर करती हूँ ताकि आप उन नए शब्दों को सीख सके, राइट? इट्स इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर यू टू लर्न द न्यू वर्ड्स इन अ चैप्टर. ओके. द राइटर वाज कंप्लीटली स्टम्प्ड बिकॉज जब राइटर को इंग्लिश नहीं आती थी, he was completely stumped because one, he said his vocabulary was poor. Spoken English was weak. Spoken English is to pronounce a word, to make grammatical sentences. Pronunciation was incorrect, right? जब आप बोलते हैं तो pronunciation सही होना बहुत जरूरी है. So he was not able to speak because उनको vocabulary उनकी बहुत poor थी, उनको words नहीं आते थे English में. फिर उनको बोलने की कोशिश करते थे तो उनको प्रोनाउंसिएशन नहीं आती थी, और उसके बाद भी वो कोशिश करें तो उनकी ग्रामर गड़बड़ थी. कंस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ सेंटेंसेस वाज फॉल्टी, फुल ऑफ मिस्टेक्स, राइट? उससे क्या हुआ? If his vocabulary was poor, spoken English was bad, pronunciation was wrong, and construction of sentences was faulty. So what happened as a result of this? Because of his pathetic English speaking style, what happened? He could not express himself and उनको बोलने में शर्म आती थी. He felt embarrassed while speaking. फिर उन्होंने डिसाइड किया कि I have to master this language. I have to give it my best. ऐसे नहीं चलेगा, मुझे इंग्लिश सीखनी है, मैं उससे हार नहीं मानूंगा. I am not going to give up and I am going to excel at this language. It's only a language. भाषा है, भाषा सीखी जा सकती है, right? And he decided to give his 100%. Complete the following sentences. The writer wanted to achieve mastery in English because यही हम आपको बोलते हैं, है ना? प्रेमा मैम आपको समझाती है, हम बोलते हैं English is not just a language. If you want to go to a good college, you need to master your English speaking skills. And how do you learn English speaking? By speaking. So it's important for you to learn words. It's important to have a good vocabulary. It's important to practice spoken English for pronunciation and grammar. And it's also important to write your responses. Okay? Okay. And why did the writer want to achieve mastery in English? Because he wanted to speak fluently, because he wanted to communicate effectively with everyone. अब देखो, अगर उनको इंग्लिश नहीं आती, would he have been successful internationally? No. Because he mastered English, okay, so he wanted to speak confidently, he wanted to be able to communicate with everyone, and he did not want to feel inferior and embarrassed. Okay? And what steps did he take to learn? What did he do to develop his English speaking skills? हमने देखा चैप्टर में, he started reading newspapers, books and magazines. इसीलिए हम आपको कहते हैं read lots of books. There are so many books available in PDF. There are so many apps जिनके बारे में आपको बताया जाता है, जहाँ पे you can read those books. They have read aloud options also. So he read a lot of newspapers, books and magazines. He learned new words and improved pronunciation. आपको याद हो, मैंने आपको thesaurus का link दिया था, where you can check the pronunciation of words. And then he practiced speaking English regularly without fear. उन्होंने, instead of being afraid of the language, he started practicing without fear. उन्होंने दिमाग से डर निकाल दिया, and he started practicing the language with confidence. Okay? And when he did that, his fear for English vanished. फिर वो उनके लिए हुआ नहीं था, तो उससे डरने के बजाय उन्होंने सीखना शुरू किया. Right? Now this is interesting. Complete the web highlighting the various opportunities you gained due to your English speaking skills. आप देखते हैं ना, क्लास में एक बच्चा है who is good at English speaking, उसको स्टेज पे बोलने के लिए बुलाएंगे, उसको चीफ गेस्ट को मिलने के लिए बुलाएंगे, उसको किसी को वेलकम करने के लिए बुलाएंगे, उसको इंटरनेशनल कुछ इंटर स्कूल कॉम्पिटिशन होगा, उसमें उस बच्चे को भेजेंगे, है ना? A child who has good speaking skills gets a lot of these opportunities. वो आप यहाँ पे लिख सकते हैं, ठीक है? And this is about an embarrassing situation, जब आपको किसी चीज के बारे में नहीं पता था और उस वजह से आपको embarrassment हुई. इसके बारे में, एक embarrassing situation के बारे में भी you can write. So after the class, I'm going to share this resource with you. and this PDF of the chapter, which will help you understand this. Okay? All right, bache. I'll see you in the next class. Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Prema ma'am, I'm not. I'm not able to stop the recording. So if you can stop it for me, please.